today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our small contracts project. Let's have a look at what we're going to be going over today. Now, today I told you that we are going to be running our encrypted key file here. So it is going to be a bit different than a deploy favorites.py file. I actually should have compiled it beforehand. I don't know if it's going to compile while we were playing the video. It's going to compile. So this is the file where we actually encrypt our private key. And this is the prompt we're going to get when we just run our deploy favorites.py file. So we're going to decrypt our private key over here, set a password for it, and then we will come to our deploy favorites. And this is where we actually have to enter in the password for that private key that we just encrypted. But if it doesn't compile pretty quickly, I'm just going to start the video over with a pre-compile so I can go through the steps with you. I'll give it a second to see or it actually came through. So this is where we're going to enter our private key. And again, we won't do this ever. I just have the private key here. Let me know this is the one I'm going to use. This is the one we're going to encrypt. So I'll go ahead and let's do this. Let's get this copied. So copy and paste it here. And as you can see, it's asking me for the password. And again, this password we just created ourselves, so make sure it's a password that you would remember. And a private key, make sure you have access to it. You never want to store it online or anywhere. Anyone can see it or have access to it. Again, I just have it here so we can use it for quick use, and I can enter it into the prompt right here. But other than that, you would never have it stored virtually anywhere. You would have it written down so we're on a safe location where you have access to it. So once you enter your private key into this field, it'll prompt you to create a password for it. I just created one, and once that gets set, we would actually be able to deploy our contract now without ever having to hard code our private key. We would just go to our deploy favorites contract, we'll run it, it would ask us for our password, we'll enter the password. That password is tied to this decrypted private or this encrypted private key. Once we enter the correct password, it would decrypt our private key, sign our transaction, and send our contract. And that's how it would get done. Yeah, so that's pretty much the whole gist of it right there. Like I said, I want to show you what it actually looks like inside of the encrypted key process. It is a bit different than deploy favorites. By the time we get to the deploy favorites, everything's already set and encrypted. We're just decrypting it at the deploy favorites section. So here in the encrypt key, and you can see it here, saving that information to save into Keystone JSON.json. It's creating a file for us right here. So all the information that we just stored, the private key, the password we set for it, all of that is getting stored in this new file here. So we never have to actually put our private key inside of the contract or anywhere online. And that's actually set. So if I wanted to run the deploy favorites right now and actually put our new password in, everything will go through correctly, but I'm not going to because I know it'll take too long. But basically, that's the entire step right there. We add our private key, we encrypt it, set the password for it, come back to the contract, run the contract, put in the correct password, and everything would work the way it's supposed to. So basically that's it. And we're going to be moving forward now from this actual step to the next step. So stay tuned for that. But of course, I will keep you posted every step of the way. For now, this is the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.